Onward. It's a well-known VR game and the reason I actually started this channel, but recently it's kind of fallen off a little. Since it is coming up on its 6th anniversary, I thought I'd document a brief history of it and also how its reputation has suffered a little in recent times. If you enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe or check out one of my other videos, I'd really appreciate it. Onward released into early access on Steam on the 29th of August, developed by Downpour Interactive, at the time having only one member, and published by CodeSync. Many maps like Suburbia and Subway were not present, and some game modes were missing. Not free roam or the shooting range. That's right, they were giving people reasons to go to therapy for many years already. The game did well because it was actually good, and there were quite literally no tactical shooter VR games around. This game is older than Superhot VR, my god. There was a pretty steady flow of updates, adding maps like Subway and Jungle, Rested Soul, and weapons and gear like the ballistic shield, drones, and the taser. On July 31st of 2020, the 1.8 patch was released to PCVR, which facilitated Oculus Quest support. Immediately the community had some complaints because the graphics had been notably downgraded and quite a few maps were removed, promised to be added back at a later date. However, this was only the beginning. PCVR players were now noticing the amount of little kids with VR headsets now flooding into servers, and eventually some gave up on the game. Later on May 1st, 2021, Downpour joined Oculus Studios, which to the disgruntled PC players felt like a betrayal. At the time of me making this video, Steam reviews look like this, with even positive reviews still noting that new PC players should just play the 1.7 version instead. I really can't blame them. As a side note, reviews on the Quest store couldn't get any better, so there isn't a lot that Downpour can do at this point. They can't back out of cross-compatibility for Quest, so all they really can do is get the graphics to a better standard, possibly doing what Population 1 did and ditching Quest 1 support. Don't get me wrong, the game is still good, but just not as good as what long-time players would have hoped it to be. But hey, at least if you encounter a kid who thinks they can mow their own team down and still win the match, you have the arsenal of an army right at your fingertips. That's all for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I might see you in the next one.